Onto the market in the last few years, we've had some really new and exciting oils come along, and these oils have really given us now the opportunity to be in a position where we can improve a process quite significantly.
Are you using oil at work? Did you know there's different types of oil? Because I didn't. I just thought oil was oil. I'm in the Tech Corner with David from Oemeta to find out all about it. So David, what are the different types of oil?
I think, Tom, if you were to go back 30 years, you would have seen something like this, a very dark mineral oil with just some additives, and that would have given you a level of performance. Onto the market in the last few years, we've had some really new and exciting oils come along, and these oils have really given us now the opportunity to be in a position where we can improve a process quite significantly. I think the two that we really want to look at are these two here, the GTL oils, which means gas to liquid, and the ester oil technology. And I think the first thing that you notice when you look at them is the purity of the oils. Now, these two oils are engineered oils. They're not just a hydrocarbon that we drag out of the ground. These oils are ultra pure, and that's what makes them so clear. In terms of performance levels, one question that we always get asked is flashpoint. Is my product going to catch fire? This is obviously very important because people have insurance to pay, they have expensive machines, there's a lot of fire extinguisher equipment that they need to fit. So when you look at the graphs here, and these are all DIN standard tests on flashpoints, you can see again the GTL oils and the ester oils significantly more improved on the flashpoint than the mineral oils. So a huge safety advantage in taking a look at these ester and GTL oils. Another advantage that I think is worth having a look at is the evaporation of a product. Now, the evaporation affects multiple things really. The first thing is consumption. The more you evaporate, the more you lose, the more you have to pay to refill. When you take a look at a mineral oil, again a DIN standard test, and this is where we heat an oil to 250 degrees, you can see the evaporation level is 44%. If you move over to the ester oils, you can see that evaporation, or that loss of oil essentially, drops down to 8 and 6.5%. Huge difference. So massive cost saving potential here. But it's not just about cost, it's also about the operator's environment as well. The operator has to work near the machines, and so the more oil in the atmosphere makes that an extremely unpleasant environment for that person. But also it affects the shop floor. Everything gets tacky and sticky, and it's not a very nice place to work. So cost saving, but at the same time keeping you guys happy. That's a big important thing. I think another thing that we should look at is the health and safety side of things. So the ester technology is a really safe product to use. It's from a renewable resource. It's vegetable based, very pure, very high performance. But the advantage is with anybody using an oil below the viscosity of 20.5, so that's a lot of machining processes, sliding head machines, that type of thing. You would have to put, or there comes with the product, an exploding chest symbol on the drum, a hazardous label essentially. With anybody using ester oils, no matter what viscosity, there is no hazardous labelling. So for companies who are looking for really high performance, low consumption, a really good flashpoint, then look for both the esters or the GTLs. And if you're looking for a real health and safety step forward, then look at the esters. It's got all four, and so I would seriously have a look at the process, or your oil process at the moment, because now is a great time to make improvements there.
And then obviously the health and safety point is such a big point, because machinists who have been working for 10, 15, 20 years with oil, obviously you don't want that getting on your lungs. So with all this data, why would people use anything else but the GTL or the ester oil?
I think it's just having the information available to them. I think it's really about educating end users what's available on the market, really, and I think that's where Oemeta excels. We don't sell products, we advise people or consultancy, I think really is the best way to describe it, is we come and talk to them about their processes, and we don't just say buy this because we think it's good. We actually show you the data about why it is good, and I think people start to trust us. So I think from our perspective, it's our aim really to try and get as much knowledge about how products perform differently with each other, and how you can improve your process. So I don't think there's any other reason than just people aren't aware, and the reason we're stood here is we're trying to make people more aware.
So if people have watched this video and, like you said, aren't aware of these different types of oils, then how can they get in contact with you to find out more?
Yeah, just give us a call, look on the website, come and find us that way. You'll find us on LinkedIn, you'll see people using our products. So yeah, contact us via those three means. We'd love to come and see you.